You know, I was just watching a video about this guy that he had to close down his business. He has a big. Now, for me, do you know that only 10% of all of the world on YouTube has over 10,000 subscribers? Just saying, it's an interesting little tidbit. You know, we'll probably hit 5,000 in a few more months, and then 10,000 by the end of the year. 10,000 by the end of the year, within a year, not by the end, maybe by the end of the year, who knows? But definitely within a year. Some people have two videos, but one video gets million, and they get 40, 50,000 subscribers off of one video, and then they don't only put in any other content up. It's pretty crazy. Here I am with thousands of videos, and anyway. So I was watching this guy's video, and he was basically on the verge of tears because he had to close down his business because of the economy. And he kind of made me feel a certain way, and that's the reason I'm doing this extra video today. And because I had a business, I had a building, and the building I had a business in the building, and COVID affected the business a lot, and I'm wrapping up stuff for eBay while I'm making the video. Hope you don't mind. And I wasn't feeling well. The business was like a 5, 6, 7 day a week business, and I wasn't taking care of myself physically. And there was something that told me, I think I might have even had a mini stroke, to be honest with you. The doctor said he thought I did, because I told him that the left side of my body went kind of numb, in my face. I still feel it every once in a while. It's the weirdest thing. But my eye and my face, my cheek feels a little numb sometimes on the left side, same side that kind of went a little limp. And that was about a year before I closed, because the type of business I had was very serious type of work within the social work field, and a lot of clients that relied on me, so I had to do it the right way and stay open, and make sure everything was closed out with the I's and dotted, T's crossed, and all that through whole legal process. And of course, for the clients, you want to have the right closure and things like that. Super duper important. But I had a very successful business, and because of circumstances that were kind of out of my control, I really couldn't afford to pay extra people, and but if I worked myself, I made good money. But when I had to pay somebody, it kind of drew on the income, and that affected things. And then I was like, oh, I'm just going to work from home, which is what I'm doing here. And then even the work from home stuff got very slow. And I said, oh, and then when a couple of my videos took off, and I was like, not millions, but thousands, and I was like, okay, I'll make some more, and the channel grew. And I'm super thankful for that, because now I'm monetized, and I actually get a little bit of money back from all this time that I spend making videos. You know what I mean? Which, I mean, if there was no money involved, could I make this amount of videos? Probably not. I'd probably have to do something else to make income. You know what I'm saying? But because YouTube does pay out, I'm able to justify it. You know what I mean? So that's great. But the thing that the channel is known for is basically penny roll hunting. Basically, that's it. That's the whole channel in a nutshell. Um, I guess there's my style, but the content is penny roll hunting. And I haven't even started. I keep those in a box that I have in 3 separate boxes. I got them right there. One is to list on the 2 of them are to list. All of them could be to list on eBay, but I have them separate just so that I know the difference in value between really really cheap ones, $1 to $5, and then I have the $5 to like $10 ones or $15 box, and then I have the ones that I think are worth over $20, let's say. And I separate all those. The ones that are worth over $20 is a very small box. um, but it's something, right? So one day I have the eBay store. Um, not really that into that specific eBay store. I'm not putting too much attention into. But when I'm ready, I'll take those and I'll put them in the store and I'll sell them and I'll make a little extra income off of the coins that I found, right? So between YouTube monetization, and I also put it on Twitter, and I put it on IG through YouTube. YouTube, not the IG. The IG YouTube doesn't have the link, but Twitter it has the link, and a few of the other ones that I have too that I just don't do. I just do the IG and the Twitter. Maybe if one day those become monetized or one of them hits, maybe I'll make a few bucks off of that. But this guy in the video had to close down his business, and he was really affected by that. And I kind of saw the writing on the wall years ago, like, hey man, I better start getting this whole home business thing taken care of. And then that got affected. But if I would have had rent, I had the building. So with a building, there's rent, there's taxes, utilities, repairs, upkeep, travel. I mean, man, it was thousands of dollars a month just to go. I had to pay thousands to go to work. How bananas is that, man? Imagine that. I mean, that's life, though, right? So that's what happened. So I got fortunate enough that I saw the writing on the wall. I didn't have good health insurance. I have better health insurance now, and I I I said I better start working from home so I could save all that money and travel time and all that, and maybe I could find an extra side hustle and add to the other business that I'm doing, right? So penny roll hunting and coin roll hunting is basically free, right? Because you bring them whatever you keep has value, and whatever you don't keep, you send back to the bank. If forget, and if it's a local bank that you could just walk to, you're golden. You know what I mean? So I'm very thankful for that, and I'm thankful for that. That there's something that I could do that people enjoy watching. So that is a blessing, really. That I'm fortunate enough, and that I had. So the same thing goes with precious metals. The same thing's going to happen one day with copper. Touchet Gabby. I always talk about him because he's like the copper master. You know what I mean? And I know he did a total. He does a total every once in a while. I don't know if he has thousands of pounds of copper, but irregardless, you're talking about between making good investments, working from home, coin roll hunting, right? So one of our members, keeneEyeCollectables, his link is below, or his web page is below. He looks for 2023 V pennies. He does the live videos, and each one of those are worth, I don't know, between $20 and $100, let's say. And then he just brings the rest of the pennies back to the bank. So there's, you could make a little side hustle. I mean, obviously you have to have a job and all that. I mean, maybe not. Maybe depending on how good you are, or how much time you're putting into I mean, look at or having a YouTube channel that is successful. I mean, look at Rob Finds Treasures. What's he got? He's got hundreds of thousands of subscribers, I believe. And same thing with Chris Coins, I think his name is, or something Coins with a C. These guys have hundreds of over 100,000 subscribers, and when they put up a video, they get thousands of views instantly, and that's so they have a very good income from coin roll hunting. They have very good income. I mean, they have income that is, I mean, your lifestyle too. I have a very, very minimal lifestyle. Um, it's 11:40. I haven't had breakfast. I have coffee for the morning. I could have toast, a sandwich for lunch, and then whatever I cook for dinner. If my wife wants to go out to eat, we'll go out, whatever she wants. But otherwise, I cook, which is of course is more healthier and all of that. But yeah. So if you YouTube channel, coin roll hunting, side hustle, you could make it out there. You know what I mean? Um, hopefully you have no bad habits that are draining on your finances or your health, and you can make it, just through hard work and doing things that you enjoy. It's possible. So I just wanted to put that out there. I saw the guy's video and I felt something, and I felt grateful, for what I have, and I wanted to send out that positive message to the YouTube, our YouTube community. All right, thank you. God bless, and I'll see you on the next one.